Welcome to Nuke's Advanced Portable Light Level Detection System Installation Video Tutorial. Before we get started, I first have to mention that this is without question an advanced tool, and it does require an advanced level of knowledge when it comes to Unreal Engine. If you are new to Unreal Engine, this is not for you. If you're not good at figuring things out when something isn't quite right, this is not for you. I can't emphasize this enough. This is an advanced tool that requires an advanced level of Unreal Engine knowledge. This video assumes that you have already downloaded and extracted Nuke's Advanced Light Level Detection System. If you have not done so, go ahead and use the link that I have provided below. After you have downloaded and extracted Nuke's Advanced Portable Light Level Detection System, you should have three folders. The core folder for APLLDS here, which will contain a subfolder called APLLDS, which will contain blueprint that you're going to put into your game, an example build.cs file for your source code, and the source code itself that you will need to put into your source code. It's also going to contain an example game that you can look at if you're not sure if you did it right. There will also be a README folder which will contain two Word documents. One is for installation, the other is level implementation and testing. All those are going to do is give you written documents to read instead of watching these videos if you choose to. I definitely recommend watching these videos though, because Nuke's Advanced Portable Light Level Detection System is a very complicated tool that is hard to install and hard to implement after it has been installed. For this video, I've already created a blank C++ Unreal Engine project called My Project. The first thing we're going to do is go back to our Advanced Portable Light Level Detection System folder. Go here, and we're going to get our source code right here. Select everything, copy, and then we're going to go into our project source code, paste. After that, look for this file, that is APLLDS_component.h, and open it with a text editor. Next, look at the top of this file for where it says game_API right here. You need to change game API to match the API of your project file. This will be whatever you happen to title your project. In my case, the name of my project is My Project, and it's all going to be capitalized, so we'll change it to My Project_API, all capitalized. After that, go immediately to the next line down where it says define actor name third person character. We need to change third person character to match the name of your character that is placed in your level. In my example, my character's name is new character. So copy that. We're going to come here and we're going to replace third person character with new character. We're going to save and close. Next, we need to take a look at our project's build.cs file. Go ahead and open that with the text editor. And what we are going to do is compare it with the example build.cs file that I provided in the download. Open that with the text editor. What we are concerned about are the modules. Please take a look at your modules and make sure you have all the same modules that I have in the example. If any are missing, go ahead and add them. Once that's done, we can go ahead and save and close these documents. What we need to do next is go up to our APLLDS folder right here and look for Blueprint. We need to copy that. We are going to put it in the root of the content folder of your project. So go ahead and paste, and there we go. Now that all that is done, what we need to do is rebuild your Unreal Engine project and then open the editor. The easiest way to do that is to delete your binaries folder, delete your intermediate folder, and delete your saved folder. After that, go ahead and double click on your U project. If all went well, your game has successfully rebuilt and your editor is now open. Next, what we need to do is go ahead and get our blueprint set up. We need to go to that blueprint folder that we put in the root of our content folder. Look for APLLDS _ component BP. Let's double click it to open it. You may get a little message like this: Blueprint could not be loaded because it derives from an invalid class. Check to make sure that the parent class for the blueprint hasn't been removed. Do you want to continue? Let's go ahead and press yes. That's normal, don't worry about that. Okay, with it open, look for File at the top. It happens to be off screen in the little portion of the screen that I'm recording from, but it'd be File, Reparent Blueprint. And again, this is still happening off screen. There'd be a little context menu that comes up that says Reparent Blueprint. Type in APLLDS. You should see APLLDS _ component. Go ahead and click on that. It'll ask you if you want to reparent. Go ahead and click reparent. Now that we have this window open, you'll see that there's some errors right here. You don't need to worry about those just yet. What we want to do right now is look on the right in details under light level detection where it says character editor. We're going to choose the character that we're going to use this component on right here. In my example, my character's name is my project character _ BP. So we're going to click this little arrow. Or we'll type it in, my project character BP. There it is. And now we will go ahead and get to work on getting these errors resolved. The first thing we want to do is locate the APLLDS custom event. Look where it says get actor of class. We're going to replace that with your character's class. Again, in my example, my character is named my project character BP. That's what we're going to use. So we are going to copy this, paste it. We'll start to type it out. There it is, my project character BP. Use that. We're going to drag out this node, cast to my project character BP. We're essentially just replacing it up here. drag out this node and get the mesh. And connect mesh to get world rotation. Delete, delete, delete. And let's bring this down to make it a little bit more organized. And there we go. And if you are wondering, compile errors like this are actually common after reparenting a blueprint. The next thing we're going to do is move down a little bit for where it says Event Set Spotlight Radius. We're going to have to actually replace this altogether. So let's go ahead and delete this. Then we'll right click. Type in Event Set Spot, and we'll choose Event Set Spotlight Radius, and we will go ahead and reconnect these nodes and move it back down. We're going to do the exact same thing for Event Set Spotlight Light Fall Off component. There it is, Event Set Spot Light Fall Off Exponent. Connect the nodes again. And now we're going to come over here for where it says Event Set Rect Light Radius. We're going to do the exact same thing. There it is, and we will connect these nodes again and press compile and save, and there we go. Now we can go ahead and close APLLDS component BP. And next let's go ahead and open up the blueprint for the character that you intend to use it with. Next, we're going to go ahead and add the component by clicking Add Component. And we are going to type in APLLDS. As you can see it right there, APLLDS underscore component BP. Go ahead and click it. Now that the component has been added, we can go ahead and close that character blueprint. Now we're going to look down here for APLLDS underscore trigger box underscore BP. Go ahead and open it. And you can see we got a few compile errors here that we got to go ahead and take care of also. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at this blueprint where it says overlap begins to change LDDS modifier, and overlap ends to change the LDDS modifier back to normal. We are essentially going to be recreating these nodes. This process is a little bit more in depth, but I'm going to take you through it one step at a time. The very first thing we're going to do is click Get Actor of Class. We're going to copy it and paste it up top right here. We're going to change this to the character that you installed the component to. In my case, it was my project character underscore BP. We're going to connect this node right here. I'm going to drag out this pin, and we're going to cast to my project character BP. Keep it nice and neat up here. We're going to drag out this pin right here. We're going to type APLLDS. Look under where it says light level detection. We're going to click get light level APLLDS underscore component underscore BP. Click that. There we go. We don't need this get my light or get light level right now. We're going to go ahead and delete that. Sometimes Unreal Engine is a little bit weird about giving direct access to this component. Take this branch right here, copy and paste, connect this pin, take this equal sign right here, copy, paste, connect it to condition. Next we will connect the as my project character BP to the bottom pin right here. Then we're going to get this other actor pin and connect it to the top. We're going to get this print string. By the way, any print strings you see here, you can get rid of them once this has all been set up. They're just for testing and confirmation. You won't need to keep them. Connect it to true. We're going to go back to APLLDS component BP. Drag the pin off, and we are going to type in APLLDS level modifier. So we're going to click get APLLDS level modifier. Move that down here. We're going to copy APLLDS modifier original value. I'm going to paste it right here. I'm going to connect that node and connect that node. We are going to go ahead and go back to APLLDS component BP one more time. We're going to drag it off again. This time we will type in APLLDS level, and we're going to choose set APLLDS level modifier this time. Connect the pin. Go back to it one more time. Drag it off, and this time we will type in non-fall off light. And we want to get set non-fall off light percent. Go to connect that node. For right now, we're going to leave that at 0. I'll talk more about it later. Next, we are going to copy and paste these two print strings. Paste right here. And we are going to connect this node to the string right there. Now we need to do a little bit of cleanup work. This is no longer needed, so we can delete it. Delete, delete, delete. Go ahead and delete this too. It's just a reminder that typically the default value for non-fall off light percent is set to 0, but I'll talk about what that is later. Delete. Let's go go ahead and move these down and just keep it nice and neat. And there we go, we are done for the top. We are going to go ahead and repeat that exact same process for the bottom. So let's go ahead and move down. Let's click Get Actor of Class. We're going to go ahead and connect this node, and then we're going to switch it to your character. So my project character BP from my character. Drag out the pin, cast 2, and we're going to borrow this up here, APLLDS component BP, copy it, paste it, connect the pin, copy branch, connect the pin, I'm going to copy the equals right here, connect the pin, I'm going to take this pin and connect it to the top. I'm going to go to where it says Other Actor right here and drag it and connect it to the bottom. Copy the print string, next we're going to come up here where it says the two most important values, the ones that we added earlier. We are going to borrow those. We're going to copy this entire thing and we'll paste it down here, connect the nodes. Then we're going to connect APLLDS component BP to the target for both of them. Then we're going to grab this APLLDS modifier original value. We're going to copy it, paste, then connect the node right here. And that should be it for the bottom. We're going to do some cleanup work. Delete this. Delete. 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 Delete all of this. And we're going to make it nice and neat and move all this up here. That. Move this up here. And if all is well, it should compile without any issue. There we go. Go ahead and save it. Congratulations, you just got through the hardest part of this installation. Go ahead and close this blueprint. Congratulations, Advanced Portable Light Level Detection System has been installed into your game onto your character. To learn how to use it, check out the video below, linked below, titled APLLDS Implementation.